So we live on an island on the Great Barrier Reef. We're caretakers actually, and we live the pretty simple life on the island, and that's why this channel's called Simply Living Big, because we like to live the simple life. But anyway, talking about simple, check this bad boy out. Now, I've always wanted to make a rotisserie since I've been on the island, and so I come up with this idea a few weeks ago. Actually, I made, this is the new improved version. The one before this was just to see if it was going to work or not, and it did work really good, but it was too flimsy, and now and again the water would miss a cup and it would stop. So I come up with this one, and it's working much better at the moment. Anyway, before we go any further, because on we put like a short little video up on Facebook and Instagram. Actually, I'll show you the old one. I'll put a little clip up now of it. Yeah, so that was the first model, and anyway, it got a massive amount of views. Oh, it's still going crazy actually, but so I thought I'd better hurry up and make a video. But one question that people were always asking or commenting on was, oh, you're wasting water. And yeah, sure, if you lived in the city or whatever, you would be wasting water, but on the island we actually have endless amount of water. We have a spring that the water runs out into a tank, and then gravity feeds down to this hose. So whatever water doesn't go through this hose just goes straight out into the ocean, straight down the rocks. So we're not wasting water at all, so don't worry about that. And also we get to water the banana plants at the same time. Actually, speaking of bananas, check this out. I picked these yesterday. Look at that. Look at that bunch. It's just starting to go yellow actually. Oh yeah, they're just a little bit soft now. So yeah, it's a good bunch. Right next to my home brew. So we have everything we need on the island. Yeah, so anyways, the first model of this, you would have seen in that little video, it was just real flimsy. All this was real flimsy, and like I say, it missed the cups every now and again. And also the biggest thing was because we cooked the chicken on it the first time, but what happened is this started spinning, was the worst part. The actual chicken started spinning on the stainless rod. This time I've just ground a flat side on each side of the rod. This is actually an old shaft from a spear gun that I found underneath the house. So, and I've just come up with this idea of a couple of stainless decking nails and a hose clamp, and I think that'll work much better. It won't spin now. The stoppers just so the whole thing doesn't slide backwards and forwards. And so that was the end of the spear gun. So I just clamped a couple of lengths of wire to it, and then drilled holes in the bamboo. So I split this bamboo out of a big piece of bamboo. So I poked those wires through there, and then just cable tied them to the outside, and then screwed some cups to it. So it's working really well. And this was old barbecue that I found underneath the house. There's so much rubbish under the house, just from years of caretakers being here, I suppose. And the problem is that on the island you can't just go down to the rubbish dump or throw it in the wheelie bin and it's all gone. You've got to send it all back to the mainland. This is actually the lid that would usually go on top, so I pulled it off and screwed it underneath. So that's going to be my fire pit. Right, I'll get in and light the fire. So all we need now is a chicken. Hey girls. Nah, that's right. We had shopping delivered to the island a couple of days ago, so I've got a fresh chook. So you alright girls? Just keep laying eggs. Good girls. So we've got a pretty good fire going now. So what I might do is go and get the chicken ready and put it on the rotisserie. I think I've got it set up down here, all ready to go. Alright, here's the chicken. I've had it in the brine for about 24 hours. So I'll pull that out and pat it dry. Right, lots of salt I reckon. Salt makes everything taste good, eh? All I've done is that this stainless wire, I've just wrapped it, big time wrapped the whole chicken so it can't all fall pieces. Got my clamp on this end, clamp on that end, and I think I'm all good to go. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's put the chicken on. Alright, here's the contraption. Oh, that is quite hot. Ooh. Oh yeah. Pretty good. Alright, I'll go start the water up. I might have to turn the hose up a little bit yet. Just have to see how it goes. Oh, goes fast there and then slows down and goes backwards. That's not good. Right, I'll speed the hose up. So the other thing that this endless spring water on the island is good for is making beer. So we're pretty lucky on the island to have spring water. So good. Cheers. Yeah. Look at the sunset. Going to be a nice sunset tonight. It's working good. Very nice. Check out the sunset. Let's go have a look at the sunset from out here. I need to go up in the hammock. There's our hammock in the trees. Awesome for watching the sunset. Oh yeah, it's going to be a good one. Okay, so we're an hour in. It's looking pretty good. Hasn't stopped going, so that's a bonus. Gone backwards a couple of times, but all good. Carried on. Looking good. So it's been running for about an hour and a half, just about 2 hours, I suppose. Looking pretty good. Look at that. And the good thing about it is I get to stand around the fire and have a beer and watch it go round and round. And so I literally haven't touched this since I started it. Okay, I've got my little thermometer here. Pretty handy thing to have. Going to stop the wheel and poke it there, see what it reads. Oh yeah, she's definitely ready. Whew. Yep, it's ready. It's definitely ready. So that's 2 hours, eh? 2 hours exactly. So probably even like 20 minutes ago or something it would have been ready. But that's good. Awesome. I'll stop the wheel. Right, I'll loosen that hose clamp so that should all push off that end. And now I just got to undo these wires. So all these stainless wires worked pretty damn good. Yeah, like it didn't even move. So that's a pretty cool thing to learn for next time. Alright. Oh, that chicken is pretty hot. Oh yeah. Nice. Looks pretty good. Time for the taste. Take this wire out here. I've got a potato and a pumpkin in the coals and some foil, but I think I left it a little bit too late. But anyway, won't be long, they'll be ready. But a little bit of a late dinner tonight. So that was 2 hours exactly. So yeah, pretty good, and it all went well, worked well, didn't have to do anything to the wheel, so that was good. Oh, it's hot as. Pretty tender. And the flavours from the brine, I think it's coming through. Like I can taste the lemon, a little bit of lemon. I never had honey to put in it, so next time I'll have honey. Well, I reckon honey will make it pretty good. But that's pretty good. Awesome, worked cool. I'm going to do that again. So yeah, good night. Till next time. See you then. Yeah, that's good.